say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Ray McCloud to return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
On play action, Lance. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a play fake. Lance. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing his Lance on third down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Lance to throw for it on fourth down. He's got Ayuk once again. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Fields. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, CD, when you combine accuracy with a big arm, you you get throws like that, and Justin Fields may very well be making these kinds of plays at the pro level for years to come.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Mario Edwards Jr. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. And that is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Second and 10. Off play action, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Fields on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, Mitchell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Lance now on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Lance looks to throw again. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Hell yes! I'm cheating with my man outside me, nigga.
That's no good.
It's no way inside me. Huh?
Now he's back out there to boot.
Jeff who?
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Oh, what happened to him?
About the one.
You beat her up? Hold on, my shit on audio. Hold on. I gotta fix that shit. I can't hear a fucking thing. Alright, go ahead, what happened?
prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Damn.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager,
damn, them kids must be bad.
just scoring, hoping to get
that shit on Twitter?
That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And just a yard to go here on second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
She put that shit on the book.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
He's going to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Yeah. How do y'all hit something big?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. McLeod now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. Ray McLeod. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This time, the extra point up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Eat. A lot of money, a lot of cars. Eat.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Give to Cook out of the gun, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Fields.
You know in real life.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Fields Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones.
God damn, that shit gotta be fake.
5 yards on the catch there.
What that nigga just do to something? She from Belgium? Oh, you just know from school. I seen one of the damn pictures of her arm. That nigga just bit the fuck out of her, son.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now the
Bears
Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Fields on 3rd down.
Come on, Jill.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Lance now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On play action, Lance. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Play action. It's Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Touchdown, Chicago! Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. McLeod now on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now a throw here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Mario Edwards Jr. make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Lance taking a shot for Samuel. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He's to the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, here's Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5 and to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Lance now to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Here's Lance. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Niners. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mitchell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
You cheating, got my members right on side, man.
Well, they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Being chased out left.
Oh, my Lord.
Tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Play action, now it's Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. That catch good for only a couple. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Look at that, Trey Lance.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. It's caught. Mitchell will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Yeah, I believe.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense, because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They run it again with Cook. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On play action, Fields. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st first down. They say
What a
he was
fucking
out of
punt,
bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Chris Jones now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final two plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
And the 49er first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. He's back to throw. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last.
Flea. What you on?